Hello everyone, let me begin with the next topic, Arduino Module 1 Lecture 3, Additional Components, Parts and Necessities for working with Arduino. You can look at the picture shown onto the screen. It has all the necessary toolkits and different parts one should have for setting up his or her own laboratory. Basically, we are into a electronics domain, which is having a 50% portion which is dependency on computer systems. But before that, we need to have accessible to certain small hardware parts which will help us to make our circuits and make the prototypes on breadboard or sample boards. We can make use of certain general purpose boards also, or we can make use of this kind of an breadboards, or you can have the another small mini boards for mounting the modules and shields over it, so that you can bring certain wires to the communication with pins of different driving boards. As you can see in this picture, there is one relay driver board. One should have a power cable, which is in our case it could be a DC jack or a power cable or external power supply adapter or a USB cable can be used here in our toolkit. Also, one should have a solder gun. It is not mandatory to have a mini solder gun, but a typical solder gun which is recommended for soldering and connecting different wires can be useful while developing different gadgets by using this platform. So one should have basic toolkits like basic kit board, breadboard, solder gun. A magnifier is not so recommended there with the holder, it is always a welcome. Then there will be a USB cable and typical mini board or a breadboard and certain wires. Other than that, this is what this diagram will show you and demonstrate what are the different basic parts are necessary for doing a development and tried and test carrying out by using this particular components. So in this you can see the mini boards are also there, what I'm talking about. These are also a type of breadboards which are also available, which can be joined and dislocated for forming a smaller one or a larger one breadboard available for prototyping purpose. You can see there is a board available in Arduino board, yeah, or you can call it as like a development board. What we are talking about, we are here to learn majority things about this particular board. This is the Arduino Uno board, which is most popular among the variants of Arduino. You can see for powering up purpose, the battery pack with this holder is available. So you can have this kind of an batteries pack also available for you if it is possible. Not recommended. You can make use of computer power also available with your USB plug and play with the to power up this particular Arduino boards. It is also recommended that if you are having certain potentiometer to carry out certain experiments with analog pins and analog device sensing. Also, you can make use of these potentiometers for different accessibility and speed control applications. You should have certain motor accessible, either it could be a stepper motor or it could be a DC motor or any other simple motor in your toolkits, so that you can carry out different experimentation on different motors also. For indication purpose, the LEDs are recommended to have added into your toolkits. So basic applications like indicating and carrying out the output operations using a simple Arduino board can be possible. Possibly in certain experiments for indication purpose, different colors LEDs just like red, blue, green, yellow or green can be available for demonstrating different results of the operations. So it's always best one to have LEDs available into the toolkits. More into that, for displaying certain data onto the screen which is user readable, it is always mandatory to have an LCD display available with us. So if the LCD display, basically it is a 16 by 2 LCD display, it is not recommended that 16 by 2 should be there, but rather than that 16 by 1 or any earlier or bigger versions of LCD can also be used for this, because it all comes into the 16 pin modules. But this 16 by 2 LCD is mostly used, or you can say widely used, by the developers for prototyping the basic display module onto their kits. So in robotics, in automation, in control panels, and in sensor based multimeter or meter designing and reading the sensor values and displaying onto the board, they are preferring these LCD display for their kits. In fact, in project development and engineering gadgets also, the LCD displays are more popular, because they plays a very important role. Other than this, let me try to see the basic crucial part of our Arduino lab, which is, this is basically, once you collect all these components for your laboratory, you will become forming definitely your own Arduino lab here. So in that lab you should have a basic things which is very mandatory. Though you are not into your laboratory setting, you are going somewhere else to demonstrative purpose, or you are trying to work anywhere else, you should have minimum requirement like a smaller mini breadboard, Arduino development board, which is a Arduino Uno board is mostly used, connecting wires. These are kind of a breadboard compatible and these development platform compatible wires. As of now you can see onto the board there are female connecting wires are can be fixed by using this connector. So definitely one should have a male connector over with here. So these are certain wires available, jumper wires you can call it as, like, which can be easily communicated and connected with the mini breadboard and Arduino Uno board. Other than that, to power up this Arduino platform board, you should have this USB plug and play, which always comes up with this kit. You have to carry out along with this. So this is what the basic necessity of the toolkits and different parts one should have. Let me go ahead one by one and let me try to one more time to see different parts. Breadboard, sample board, any variant you can make use of Arduino. Basically Arduino Uno is preferable, any driver circuits, solder gun, a magnifier, or a USB cable to power up and communication applications. Other than that, certain few motors, potentiometers, Arduino Uno board, LEDs, LED displays, breadboard, power back or battery pack, or potentiometers you can have. Other than that, the jumper wire cables are mostly preferred for developing the Arduino gadgets or prototyping applications. So by collecting this kind of an electronic devices and components along with you, you can easily try to implement different concepts and logic by making small circuits. It's always better to try and develop your own logics, and for that these few components will definitely going to help you in building your logics. Try to write your own programs. After going further into this particular course, you are trying to build your programs, try to exercise the code and libraries available in the IDE along with the IDE while you are installing onto your computer system, and try to make use of those libraries. It will definitely a good practice for developing your own skill sets, because it's all about do it yourself. So you are going to help yourself by building your own logic. So learn, practice, apply. Learn, practice and apply. This could be a method to develop a new logic and become a master into this particular domain. This is what about for this lecture, and these parts are definitely going to help you. You should have to develop the understanding about these different tools before making use of them, while one by one we will try to understand these boards also, right? These boards and toolkits, when you are going to get from the manufacturer, definitely they are little bit of costlier. So different variants are available, and before purchasing these variants, we have to be very careful whether we are buying this is from the genuine one or we are buying certain kind of a clone or a copy of the board. Because in Arduino it is open source, so, and this schematic is also made available on the internet by the manufacturer or designer to all on the community, but it is trademarked and copyrighted, but nobody can make it by their own. But differently, the different prototypes which are available look like of this Arduino development, which are a clone copy, which are not original. They also can be compatibly work onto this one, but the trust and the building capability is not so worth as of into the original module. So it's not so recommended to have the originals one, but it is always best one to practice with the original development boards. So Arduino is made available on the official site arduino.cc. Always it is available onto the local markets, so you can go and buy it your own copy also. So try to see the copyrighted trademark onto that particular board and try to get your own original board, or also you can buy it from the online market stores also. So build your best lab for your Arduino practices and try to build your small circuits and develop your skill set among yourself. Thank you.